Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Simon over at ConstantCollectible.com, and this is episode 6 of Drive Time. In today's episode, we're looking at news from April 29th to May 6th. And you know what? We're just going to jump right in and get on the stories. First, we're going to look at some streaming content information. And we are looking at, actually, we're going to back it up to April 21st when Carl Urban, and for those of you who don't know who Carl Urban is, he's playing Bones in the Star Trek series, the new one. And he did Almost Human recently, and he was Judge Dredd in Dredd, and that's where we're going. We're going to focus on the Judge Dredd. On April 21st, he tweeted out that he said, "Dredd 2, I'd do it at Netflix, at Amazon. There is a gold mine of stories to be told in Mega City 1. He's up for it. People are clamoring for it. Now, we know that when Dredd came out, it was a flop at the box office. It was budgeted at $50 million, and unfortunately, it only made $35 million worldwide. So, of course, the studios aren't going to be jumping at it in order to make this a reality. Now, petitions have been made. People are asking for it. He's willing to do it. We need to find a studio. So, tweeting out to Amazon and Netflix isn't a bad idea. If you think of what these studios are doing, and yes, I'm calling studios because they are. They're creating their own content now. If you look at what Netflix is doing alone with the Marvel series, and look at Daredevil, can you imagine what a Dredd series would look like? Now, it doesn't always have to be Carl Urban playing Dredd. There could be other judges that we focus on. There are so much stuff going on in that universe that it would be awesome. So hopefully something comes about that. We're going to bounce over to on screen, and the Russo brothers just made a comment the other day over Avengers Infinity War Part 1 and 2, and they have basically said that these movies that they're working on are two separate movies that kind of work together. So they're going to change the name. They don't know what they're changing it to. It will be Avengers still, but it won't be Part 1 and it won't be Part 2. They're going to have their own identity. And with the amount of characters that they have built into this, who knows what they're going to call it. I believe the last count was 64 characters are going to play a role in Infinity War, which will be great. But the reason that they're changing it is because they're not a Part 1 and a Part 2, unlike the Harry Potter series when they did a Deathly Hallows Part 1 and Part 2, where the story just picked up and continued into the second movie. They said that these movies actually could be standalone films, so we'll see what they're going to do with that. Looking at the gaming front, Titanfall Developers is working with EA, and they announced just the other day that they are developing a new Star Wars game. There's no details as of yet of what it's going to be, but my understanding from discussions that have been had that it will be a third-person action adventure, and it is set in the Star Wars universe. So this could be completely different. We could get new characters. Who knows what's going to happen? I would love a throwback to Shadows, but who knows? Maybe this is going to be the 1313 that got canceled. When Disney picked up Lucas, they kind of shut everything down, so then that way they could develop this world, this universe that they wanted to have consistency. So who knows, and we'll see what happens with there. As soon as we find out more news, we will, of course, let you guys know. More gaming news is that Overwatch from Blizzard, the open beta is now up and running, and it started yesterday, May 5th, and it runs to May 9th. Now, I personally have not played many Blizzard games. I think I'm going to be jumping on Overwatch tonight and do a live stream, and we'll see what we can do with that. And you know what? The other thing that popped out today, and I just saw it as I was actually leaving my day job, is that Battlefield 1. And you're like, Battlefield 1? Yes, the new Battlefield threw out a teaser today. And I will post that up on our website a little later. But if you haven't seen it, go find it. Battlefield 1. It looks amazing. It's not futuristic. We are going back in time. We are looking at World War I. We've got biplanes, tear gas, mustard gas. Oh my gosh, the thing, it looks great. You guys got to go and look for it. If you can wait for it, it'll be up at the site, constantcollectible.com, sometime tonight. And other than that, come by, visit us, constantcollectible.com. You can find us on Twitter. You can find us here on YouTube. Please like, share, leave a comment. And, we just want to chat with you. Again, we are still partnering up with a couple of companies out there, comic book companies, toy companies. We'll have more and more coming. We're just adding a new writer to the site, and we are just planning more and more things. So, stop by, say hello, and you guys have a great week. Bye.